Hello everyone, welcome back to X-Plane 11. We're going to be descending now into the Atlanta area. That's Atlanta, Georgia. We're flying full FMC. Everything's done by the autopilot right now. You can hear the ILS beacon going off in the background there, letting us know that we're in the area. We're not locked on because we're not on the right side of the runway. And once we get locked on, you'll see these turn into diamonds. But really just kind of testing. I'm going to clear that. The reason it says drag required, that's just like saying, hey, you might have to deploy the spoilers to slow you down appropriately. Anyway, at least that's what I believe it's for. I did a complete cold and dark start on this thing. I flew from Nashville, and I'll tell you what, it's been difficult to learn all that and to implement it. It's been difficult, but I finally figured it out, and that's kind of what matters in the end, is that I figured it out, and we'll be flying that. Anyway, as we turn now onto the downwind section of our approach, we're going to be crossing through 10,000 feet, which means time to turn on our landing lights. So I'll flip that switch on my command panel I have here, and you can see that all turned on. We'll not worry about that. We're not going to be turning off. We only turn off lights since it's going to be light when we land. As we turn here onto our downwind, I'll show you the airport. That's right there. And that is runway right there that we'll be landing on. There's the tip. That's where we'll be touching down somewhere about right there. And yeah, so that's where we'll be landing. We're probably about 10-15 minutes down from touchdown right now. They're preparing the cabin for landing, of course. The fasten seatbelt sign should be on auto, which means it's automatically turning on once we start descending, so we're good there. Let me see here. Since we are on downwind, we'll go ahead and do a little bit of our approach checklist, and we're going to go and flip this, which is our auto brakes, all the way to max. We shouldn't need our spoilers, so we are going to go ahead and put those to armed. That way when we touch down, we hit that and we'll be good to go. Let's see, anything else we need to change right now? I don't think so. I think everything else is pretty much set, ready to go. Let's go ahead and extend flaps 1. Our plane's going to go and automatically slow down based on the speed, but the weight of the aircraft and the flaps that I extended, it's going to automatically slow down up to the appropriate speed it needs to fly at, that it can fly at. And basically the slowest speed it can fly at with flaps 1 extended, without struggling to maintain altitude. It's all calculated through the FMC. Makes things really easy. And it's how real world pilots use it. Can they fly it down manually? Of course they can. They're required to be able to. But in most cases, they let the computer run it all the way into the short final approach, where they'll take it back over manually and bring it in. We're going to go down flaps 2. Won't really change the speed at all. I'm just basically setting up to go flaps 5. Once we hit this turn up here at Tammy, whatever you want to say that. Tango Alpha Alpha Mike Young. Or Yankee, if you want to use NATO. Technically you're flying to use NATO, so it'd be Tango Alpha Alpha Mike Yankee, not Young. Young's not NATO. If you're asking yourself, why did he record this? Well, I recorded it mainly just, again, I'm testing something right now. I think I'm gonna have to work with it just a tad bit, but it looks pretty close to being good. You can hear that ILS beacon going off again. But I'm really kind of, you know, tuning my live streaming in right now to try to get the best I can get for you guys. I do hope you're enjoying live streams coming back and episodes releasing, everything like that. I am trying to get to 100 subscribers on YouTube. I am currently 14 short. At least that's the last time I checked, which was earlier today. It'd be nice to get to 100. That would be awesome. I don't, you know, subscribers aren't, you know, big thing with me, but I just feel like 100 is a big number to get to. Once you get to that, you know, 100, you're kind of like, all right, people actually enjoy watching. But anyway, it's just a number. If you guys have suggestions on how I can improve my content, please, I am all ears. All ears. I'm gonna go ahead and drop 5 now. My flaps. Gonna slow down. All done by the computer. Now that we are on our base, we're going to drop down to 10 flaps. 10 degrees of flaps. Once we turn on to our long final, we'll drop down to 15, then we'll drop to 25, and then 30 once we get onto our final, like midway through our final. Set us up, and we'll drop gear as well, and that'll set us up for our landing configuration to land on 27 right here in Kilo Alpha Tango Lima, which is the Hartsfield Jacksonville Atlanta Airport. It's Hartsfield Jackson International Airport, not Jacksonville. And it's named after 2 guys. I can't remember the whole story behind it all, but I know it's named after 2 people. You can see that the diamonds have appeared, which means the localizer has been established. I'm not going to flip on the approach yet, but that does mean that it's been established. I dropped 15. Saying drag required, so we'll pop up some speed brakes. and reset these to arm. We will go ahead now and drop to 25 degrees of flaps. Let's go ahead and pop on the approach. Now we're going to be taken over by the ILS beacon. Once we get on the glide slope, it'll take us down. Popping through the clouds here. If you see way out there, there's our runway. I'm just monitoring all the systems right now. Once you're in the final here, there's not much you can... Well, I mean, there's a lot you can do, but there's not much you need to do. Autopilot's doing it all for you. You just got to monitor, make sure it's not, you know, messing up or anything, because it can be disastrous at this point. Alright, we're on the glide slope. I'm going to deploy to 30. I'm going to drop gear. You'll see gear just locked in place on final now into Atlanta. Beautiful, beautiful sunset. It's gonna be a very cool land right here, landing. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Into the sun, into the sun. We are in our landing configuration, so at this point we're just kind of waiting until we get, you know, close, and I'll take over manually, see if I can bring this puppy down. We're gonna drop this. I think our VREF, let's see, 30 is 154, so we'll drop that to 154. See the beacon going off? That's not the ILS beacon, that's the yeah, it's the light beacon, and that was the old way of navigating back way before they even had radios. They would have these lights, right, that would rotate, and it would basically give you points to navigate. You'd have your map, and those at night, those would be your points to navigate from. It would be your visual reference. Okay, this is the airport that, you know, it's supposed to be there. Okay, I see the beacon. All right, so I'm going to fly from that airport this degrees, so many miles, and I should see another beacon. That's how they would navigate. It's crazy. I mean, nowadays that would be like unbelievable, but we still have them as like backup systems. All right, getting close now to drop into complete manual and let it get me down to about 1,000 feet, and then I'm going to take over. 1,000 feet from the ground, which will be about just over 2,000 feet here. Alright, switch to single channel. It's on the ILS beacon single channel right there on the... Alright, getting close now. Getting close. Gonna go put my hands on the controls. Get ready to pop this sucker. Alright, I got the aircraft. And we're just gonna bring it in.
1,000.
Following that glide slope. Little off to the right here. Try to bring it into the left. Drop it down. Bring it back to the right.
500.
All in the finesse of it at this point. A little high.
400.
Cut back on the throttle.
200.
Light slow.
I know.
Light slow.
You can shut your
Light
face.
slow.
100.
I know what I'm
Light
doing.
slow.
All visual at this point.
40. 30. 20. 10.
Hold it. Throttle cut. Come on. There we go. And let the nose down gently. Reversers. Full. Why am I not? The brakes didn't apply. What the heck? Oh, wow. My auto brakes did not apply. What happened there? Good thing I noticed. I was like, something's not right here. And if you look over here, this is auto brake disarm. What the heck? Who disarmed my auto brakes? Stupid co-pilot! Come on. Why are my reversers not going off? What is going on? Come on. It's stuck in my... What the heck? Why is it stuck? There we go. What in the world is going on with my plane? Wow, something ain't right. Something is not right. Either way, that's alright. We'll figure it out. I am curious about what it was, but it doesn't really matter. Man, I need rudder pedals. Using these buttons is just a pain in the butt. Let's go ahead and stop here. And we'll go ahead and look back at that landing. I feel like I bounced a little bit there at the end, but we'll see. Alright, we'll go ahead and engage parking brake. And we'll go ahead and do replay mode. Back it up till that's probably gonna be good enough. Go external. I always like the circle look. Let's bring us in closer. At this point, I've taken over manual control, so we'll see how we did. I like floated above the runway. But I came down and landed it, so. And it like automatically went to like a go around sequence. You hear the engines? I had to cut them. So I don't know what happened, but it automatically went to like a go around sequence. I don't know why. I disengaged. Maybe I didn't. I clicked the disengage button. I'm not sure why I wouldn't have disengaged, but alright, let's go ahead and bring this in until right when we hit the ground. Right there. And just tab before right there. Okay, we're gonna go inside, we're gonna see what our visual, or not visual, our vertical speed was. What was it? Oh wow, look at that. I kissed that thing. I kissed the ground. I mean, that's like 100, maybe 50. Like below 100, that's really close. I mean, that's okay. That's 0. That's 500. So I was below 100 right there. That was pretty darn good. I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm just wondering what happened. I don't know why. Everything's off. But see how it says it's disengaged? So I'm wondering why it's saying it was disengaged. Or is it because it's in replay mode? I think that's what it is. It just doesn't show it. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but whatever happened, I realized it and I applied the brakes. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. This is just a little clip almost. Me coming in, approaching, and landing. Thought it'd be cool to do. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys, well, I guess tonight for live stream. I'll see you guys at 8 p.m. Eastern.